Welcome to another episode of Inspirational Chat, where we interact with young leaders who have made an impact in the life of others, telling us how they began their journey, how far they have come, and how far they want to go. My guest today is the CEO of Teen Ghana UK, a youth initiative program that inspires, motivates, and educates young teenagers, adopting confidence in the individual and allowing them to embrace self-confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Tamara Asantewaah.
Hi, Happy New Year everyone. My name is Asantewaah and I'm the founder of Mr. and MissTeen Ghana UK.
Okay.
My name is Letitia Kwemu. I'm a mentor for Teen Ghana UK.
Mentor for Teen Ghana UK. And
I'm Georgia Tamara. I'm also a mentor for Mr. and Mrs. Teen Ghana UK.
Nice. Okay, ladies, welcome. Welcome to Inspirational Chat. First of all, let's get to know you. Let's talk about intro, your name, education, and everything.
Sure, so I started Mr. and Miss Teen Ghana UK in 2016, a time that I felt that a lot of young people didn't have an opportunity to really express their business ideas or be given an opportunity to share or tell people what it is that they want to change about society. Often when you meet young people and a young person says, I want to be famous or I want to buy a house, you look at them and be like, how can you do this? You know what I mean? So I think it was really important that we had a platform for young people where they're listened to, they're respected, and their ideas are actually brought forward. So that was the main aim of Teen Ghana UK. Outside of Teen Ghana UK, I'm an English teacher for secondary English in the UK.
So you're not staying in Ghana?
No, I'm not staying in Ghana. I'm here on holiday.
But you're a Ghanaian?
I am a Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
Ghanaian.
So,
I'm a British Ghanaian.
how long have you been in UK?
My whole life really, I've been in and out. So I came to Ghana when I was just under one, just a toddler. I was here for a few months, then I went back, but I was born in London, raised there, and I'm looking hopefully to move back to Ghana, to my homeland, and see what I can make of it. So look forward to me coming back to stay and living here.
Oh, nice. Let's talk about your educational background. So where did you attend school? Do you attend school in Ghana or?
I attended school in London, everything, my whole education background was all in the UK. However, because I'm such strong ties to my homeland Ghana, you know, having so much love for Ghana, I wanted to really make sure that I did something that gave back to our motherland. So that's the reason why I decided to go for MissTeen, Mr. Teen Ghana UK rather than Croatia, London, Manchester, because of the love that I have for my homeland. So yeah.
What motivated you to establish Teen Ghana UK?
Well, I guess literally what I said in the beginning of just not having that platform for young people to really come out and have something that they believe or they're strong about, and having that done. In the UK, if you're young, it's just, oh yeah, do you know what, whatever she's saying or he's saying, it's not substantial. So it was just really important to work with young people. I've just always loved working with young people, and yeah.
Do you face any challenges during that time?
Yeah, definitely. I think the biggest challenge for us is, you know, a team, being a team, working as a team. Right now you can see that a lot of our team members are females, so having, you know, young people especially that are boys, because right now in the UK knife crime and youth violence is extremely high and it's increasing day by day. So a lot of our young men are, you know, involved with things like knife crime, gang life, gang culture. So it's really hard to get them on board and, you know, get them interested in such a project. Well, we have, you know, luckily Georgette, she works actually with like youth offenders, young people that she'll tell you about. So yeah, she'll tell you about that.
So far, how many teams do you have?
So our substantial, strong team, there's about 6 of us.
6 for now.
For now.
For now, okay,
yeah.
wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
She said she's a mentor from Teen Ghana UK.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
Teacher, how did it happen?
Well, initially, me and Tamara are really good friends anyway. She did tell me about it, and I thought because I had a lot of time last year, I was able to actually join the team and do it. I think the main important thing was for like teenagers to know about their roots as well, and know more about the culture within Ghana as well. So it's like doing this as well gives them like obviously like the background to actually come in and learn more about their culture. That's why for actual Team Ghana we have like different sections as well. So we also have a cultural section where they can learn the dance and the cultural dance as well, where they can come in because some of them never knew about it before, and some of them as well also like learn a little bit of the language as well. So we put that into it as well. And for me, it's like I wanted to help give back to my culture as well. That's why I joined it last year.
Are you from UK?
Yeah, I'm from the UK.
Oh, okay. You too, UK.
I'm from the UK as well.
Okay, so tell, how did it happen?
Same as Letitia, really. I'm really good friends with Tamara. As Tamara said before, I'm a probation officer, so I work with...
So you guys met at UK?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. I'm a probation officer, so I work a lot with youth as well. So coming on as a mentor was really, really good for me, and I was able to help the youngsters as well. A lot of them went through a lot of difficulties at home, and just being there as a big sister for them as well, know that they can talk to me. It was very, very rewarding coming to them at the end of the whole thing, where you just see all of how much they've grown from the start. It's amazing. There's an amazing opportunity for every single one of them, and I just love being part of the team, and I know that we'll grow so much bigger. Hopefully we do one in Ghana as well, so we can give the teens of Ghana in Ghana an opportunity so to speak, have their voice. We know a lot of them have so many dreams, but they don't have the platform to actually speak out. So watch this space.
Miss Tamara, do you have a mentor?
Do I have a mentor?
Yes.
Yeah, so I talk a lot with my mum. It sounds very cliche, like why would your mentor be your mum? But she's very ambitious, very motivational. She's doing a lot of things, so she's got like a huge job promotion at the moment. She left to the UK to go to Qatar, and like she's following her dreams, and that's very inspiring. And I read a lot of books, a lot of motivational books. However, I don't in particularly speak to anyone as a mentor, just those two. I'll say three because God is also my mentor. People. So yeah.
Okay. How long has the Team Ghana UK been running?
For 3 years
3
now.
years.
3 years.
Oh, wow. 3 years. And last year with Interia and is it doing Kobe?
Yeah.
Also won the 2019.
They did.
UK.
Yeah.
So how did it happen? Can you tell us more about?
Sure. So I mentored Whitney, and Letitia mentored Dwayne Kobe. So she will tell you about his, sort of journey, and I'll tell you about Whitney. So Whitney is so passionate about, giving back to young people in the sense where she's focused on dyslexia and Ghanaians, educating Ghanaians about learning disabilities, because a lot of them think that, if their child has a learning disability or any disability, there's something wrong with them. So she really wants to encourage Ghanaians to be educated on things like that. And she did so well. She's only 14. She's so passionate about doing this, and I have such high, hopes, and I know she's going to do an amazing job this year. I'm really excited for you guys to see what she has in store.
So what are they doing now?
So Whitney is going to go into schools in both Ghana and in the UK. She's going to create seminars and talks for people who are Ghanaian to educate them about dyslexia, autism, and any other learning difficulties that young people might face. She'll also create workshops and activities and days out for people who do have autism or dyslexia and feel uncomfortable getting to know other people. And yeah, she's going to
doing Kobe.
Tisha.
So basically, when I initially met Kobe, he was a very shy boy, but he was actually born and raised up in Ghana as well. So he came back to the UK where he was like having his education. He told me that when he was living in Ghana, he never actually had an actual home. So he was always moving from one place to the other. So when he came to the UK, he was really ambitious with telling the youth about property. So in a way, it's because obviously when in education back in the UK, they don't really tell us about property and how to manage your mortgages and stuff as well. So he's like really bright. So he took the initiative to be like, I want to actually like educate the youth and tell them how to like obviously invest in property and what we can do. And he wanted to create an app as well, which also helps like young Ghanaian children to like obviously educate themselves on what they can do in the future as well. Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, he's
Okay.
yeah.
What's the way forward for Teen Ghana UK?
Well, we're calling really all, you know, promoters, sponsors in Ghana as well as in the UK to really support us, to raise enough money to educate and help, you know, give the platform or create a bigger platform for these young people. As a business project, it's all about funding into these ideas of these young people. So without the funding, it's so difficult to, you know, be able to put all of these projects and ideas into play. So we are calling anyone and everyone to really help us, if it's mentoring, if it's sponsorship, if it's given any sort of, you know, platform or anything that you can give to our young people to really help us. That would be amazing.
If someone wants to come into Teen Ghana, what are the steps?
So you apply online. Our applications usually open from March.
Yeah.
March.
And
Okay.
we hold auditions. So you come in, you tell us your name, what your business idea is about, and then we take the applications. We sit down as a panel and we discuss and we decide who our top 15 to 20 are, depending on how many boys we have for the year. And then from there you get an email saying that you have made it through to Teen Ghana. And then the week after we start rehearsals. We go straight into it. Rehearsals are for about 12 to 15 weeks, all depends on the time and we start and stuff. But usually 12 to 15 weeks to give them enough time to prep. We start from the business ideas down to the cultural section or to the modelling section and also the confidence part as well. So that's roughly the sort of time scale for Teen Ghana.
Okay. Ms. Tamara, as a woman CEO and the founder of Teen Ghana UK, what advice would you give to the women who want to do something? But they feel like when they want to do it, the spirits calm down. So
Yeah.
what do you have to tell them?
Yeah, I mean, there's this saying that people always say, oh, this is a man's world. But I feel like, you know, especially now that it's 2020, like women are breaking that barrier or that chain. And there's so many businesses that are run by women that people don't even know about. So I would say if you are a woman, you're an entrepreneur, you want to do something, don't let your gender or anything stop you, because, you know, a world is not, you can't do anything without a woman. So just whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you're passionate about, you should go for it. And I promise you, God will bless you and your business. So let it be your year of growth, really.
Advice for the government
In Ghana?
Yeah, in Ghana.
So I would say advice for the government in Ghana is to really give young people a better opportunity, especially when it comes to education. I mean, the education system here is completely different from the education system in the UK, with having things like education paid for. I think in the UK, where education is usually free, you can see that, you know, a lot of the kids and the young people sometimes take education for granted. So I would say it's good that, you know, there is that barrier of, oh, here we're paying for education, but I think it's really important that you guys also see young people as young adults that are going to be our next generation, to give them that platform to really do something, because you never know who you'll be sitting next to in class, maybe the next president or, you know, the next something huge. You just need to give young people that opportunity.
Okay, thank you very much. But
Thank you.
let me ask you, are you married?
I am married.
You? No. Okay. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you guys so much.
God bless you.
God bless you.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Teen Ghana's coming to Ghana.
Yeah.
Teen Ghana's coming to Ghana.
When?
Oh, give it another 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, with all the sponsorship,
Yeah.
we know we'll make it to Ghana. So the teens here, get ready.
Bring
Bring your talent, your ideas. We are coming to Ghana.
You're coming.
We are coming.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys.